Okay, number 4, express 180 as a product of prime numbers, right? So we've got 180 here, okay? So nice number here. So we get 2 obviously goes into 180 90 times. 2 again goes into 90 45 times, okay? Now 5 will go into 45, won't it, 9 times. And of course then 9, well 3 goes into 9 3 times, and 3 goes into 3 once. Now it doesn't say in index form, doesn't it? So we don't need to do that, right? It's only worth 2 marks, okay? That's why they're not giving the 3rd mark, because it's not in index form. They just say it's a product of prime numbers. Put them in order, really important. So that'll be 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5, okay? So we've got them in order there, and that's it, we're done. Part B then, it says given that 105 equals 3 times 5 times 7, find the highest common factor of 105 and 180. So we're going to use the answer to part A here, and the way I do this, right, is I draw a Venn diagram to find the highest common factor. So look, what's good about a Venn diagram is you have the numbers overlapping, okay? So with a Venn diagram, we obviously put a box, okay? That's not so important as such for this type of question. 2 circles is what we need though, and the 2 circles overlapping, okay? And we will get our highest common factor from the overlap here, okay? That's important for you to appreciate that. The factor, of course, that's common to both numbers, but they overlap here, okay? And we'll put, so we'll start off maybe here, we'll put 105 here, and we'll put 180 here, okay, in this box, in this circle. So 105, now what I tend to do is I tend to write down what 105 is down here, 3 times 5 times 7, okay? And then 180, I'll write what that is here, 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5, okay? It's much easier as well if it's just in full rather than index form. So it's nicer, we haven't had to use index form, just use it written in full. Now all you've got to do is we've got to compare both numbers here, right? So we start off with this one here, and we look here, we've got a 3, right? Now, is it a 3 that's common over here? And it is, isn't it? So I've got this 3 common with a 3 over here. So we can match them up, right? This 3, and cross it off, we'll pair with this 3 here. And because they're common to both of them, I'll write it in the middle here. Okay, so 3 there. Now this 5, is there a 5 here that's common over here? And it is, isn't there? This 5 I can match up with this 5 here, okay? So I can write 5 here where they overlap, right? So this 7, can I match this 7 up with a 7 over here? Well, no, there isn't a 7 over here. This 7 is just for this 105 alone. 7 isn't a factor. 7 isn't a factor of 180. So that's 7, because it's on its own. I'll write it in this part of the circle of 105. Obviously, don't write it in the overlap because it's not a factor of 180. So I'm done here. Let's go over to the 180. Now this 2 here, can I match it with a 2 over here? Well, obviously not. Okay, so it just belongs to 180 on its own. And the same story then for this 2, just belongs to 180 on its own. This 3, can I match it with a 3 over here? Well, we can't, because we've already matched that 3 up earlier, yeah? We matched those 3 up. So this 3 is just on its own, okay, for 180 here. And I cross them all off, and we're done, all right? And to get the highest common factor, all you've got to do is look at the overlap and multiply them together. So 3 times 5 is 15. So that's my answer, right? If you wanted, they don't ask for it, if they wanted the lowest common multiple, you'd have to multiply all these together, right? You'd have to multiply every value here you've written down together to get the lowest common multiple, but they don't ask for it.